morning, everyone. Welcome back to Raising Rayburn's. Carol here, and it is time for this week's weekly menu and grocery haul. And you all, it has been a roller coaster trying to get groceries this week. So I don't know about your area of the world or your area of the United States, but where I am at in Colorado Springs, we still have a run on groceries and a lot of different grocery items, which has made grocery ordering a little complicated. So in our area, they have completely shut down grocery delivery for some grocery stores. Walmart still does it. I prefer King Soopers, which is Kroger, and they have just stopped doing grocery delivery right now. And so that left Instacart, where I order online and go pick up at the store. That's what I attempted to do this week. And because of delays and just the influx of people flooding the system, I could not pick up our groceries until today, which is Sunday. And being Sunday, that meant that there were a lot of items that they were out of. And so normally for a 2-week haul, my grocery budget is $150 a week, meaning it would be about $300, and we were estimating it to be about $310, and usually I save that till the end. However, I just want you to understand how much was missing from this order. Our total was supposed to be $310 for 2 weeks, and we only spent $185 at King Soopers today, because of all of the different substitutions and things that they were just out of. So I'm gonna show you what we do have, and then I will show you the list of what's missing and what we're gonna do about it. Starting over here with boxed items, we have 2 large boxes of cereal, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and Fruit Loops. I chose those because those are ones that we all like, and so I wanted it to just be nice and easy. For snack bins, we have chewy granola bars, Mott's assorted fruit, gummies, and some Cosmic Brownie Little Debbie's. Moving into colder items, I have 3 bags of Parmesan cheese, some Philadelphia cream cheese, store brand American cheese singles. They were out of the Kraft, which is what I had originally ordered. Grapes, just a nice big old bag of grapes. They look delicious. Bananas. In the back, we have bread, so 1 loaf of Wonder Bread. We do still have 1 loaf in the freezer from our last grocery haul, and 2 bags of bagels. We have some yogurt, so red raspberry, vanilla, and then my favorite, which is the orange cream, 3 of those. Here we have some ricotta for some meal stuff, sour cream, and some French onion dip. Half and half. Meats are next, so over here we have ground pork, 1 pound, 2 pounds of ground beef, 1 package of kielbasa, and this large package of boneless, skinless chicken tenders in the back. I also ordered 1 other large package of chicken, but they were out of that. Here in the back are all of Joanna's Lunchables. This I'm very excited about. Once again, we were able to get all of the turkey and American cheese Lunchables that we need for her, which is great. All right, and some cooked shrimp here. These are large, pre-cooked, tail off, peeled, and deveined because I don't want to mess with that. We have some pancakes. We only needed 1 bag. We still have 1 in the freezer, and a gallon of milk. For more freezer items, we have some tater rounds, Southern-style hash browns. These are going to be for some casserole dishes I have coming up these next couple of weeks. And a big old bag of Rhodes yeast dinner rolls. You just thaw them, they rise and bake. So those should be delicious. And we needed 2 more apple juice concentrates for the kids. For some desserty items, I picked up 2 boxes of these. We've got our Arctic Blasters strawberry shortcake bars and Arctic Blast ice cream bars. Both kids said this reminded them of Mickey ice cream. And they do have Mickey ice cream in the freezers now, but they're so expensive. So, you know, my little knockoff there. And some pizzas to have. We have the Sicilian recipe pizza and a double bacon pizza, which looks so yummy. That's the self-rising crust one. Swinging around over here, some more miscellaneous things and things to cook with. Goldfish for both kiddos' snack bins. Melanie likes the colorful ones and Joanna likes the flavor blasted. In the back is the soda for the next 2 weeks, my Diet Pepsi Wild Cherry, and Thomas's Coca-Cola. Here we have beef broth, classic Caesar dressing, applesauce, peanut butter, tuna, corn, sloppy Joe mix, and some peas and carrots. And last, but much needed, is more allergy medicine for Melanie and I. That was a lot. I know, it's a lot. It's 2 weeks worth. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks for a family of 4. And that's not even everything. So I'm going to read the list of items that we are now missing that I think Thomas and I are just gonna go right back out and try to find, so that way we're prepared. I have work tomorrow, he has work tomorrow, and we're having some car trouble, which is a whole different story that you will see on Wednesday's video, but we just kind of need to get it done. So let me list off what we need to try to find now. 1 bag of frozen chicken wings, strawberry frosted shredded wheat cereal. That's basically the last box of cereal that I ordered, and 2 out of 3 ain't bad. 3 cans of tomato and basil pasta sauce, some cheddar and sour cream potato chips, wavy potato chips. I ordered a bunch of different potato chips to go with that French onion dip, and they just didn't come. They were completely out. Mandarin orange snack cups, diced tomatoes, 1 can, sour cream and onion flavored potato chips, yep. 2 big old packages of vitamin C. Thomas's orange juice that he drinks, we needed 2 of those and they were out. Some pierogies, the Mrs. T's pierogies. My V8 orange energy drinks, I usually get 2 of those for 2 weeks and I'll need that again. Some egg noodles, let's see, 1 big old package of chicken thighs or chicken breast or whatever. Honestly, whatever we can find is what I'm gonna get. 1 more package of ground beef. We needed 2 packages of ziti noodles and or stuffed shell noodles, and they were out of those. So hopefully, we'll find those out and about. All of the Go-Gurt that we ordered, so 2 big boxes, those were out. The Arctic Blast orange cream bars, because we did get more ice cream, but they were out of that 1 box. 2 cans of cream of chicken soup, and then we are out of our omeprazole. Melanie and I have acid reflux, and so we take a daily medicine for that, and they were completely out, and we are completely out. So if we are not able to find that at the next grocery store, we may have to go by like a Walgreens or a CVS. I'm really trying to avoid that because I know if sick people are picking up medications, they're gonna be there, and we're not sick, and I wanna keep it that way. So we will take you along with us on our shopping adventure to try to find the things that we need, hopefully. All right, here we go. Thomas and I just got to Safeway, and I've got my list of all of my missing items, so let's see what we find. We are back from Safeway, which is also Albertsons, depending on where in the country you live. And we don't generally shop there because in our area, it is the most expensive grocery store. However, we thought that might give us the advantage of they would actually have what we needed, which they did for the most part have what we needed. We did have to get a little creative with some of our selections, like just changing the flavor of something to get that item. But yeah, let me show you what we bought and then I will share totals at the end. Starting from over here, we were able to replace those 3 bags of potato chips, of course, not with store brand. We had to go with the branded items. So we have Lay's sour cream and onion, Cheetos popcorn cheddar, and some Ruffles. This is for our dip that I purchased. We did find omeprazole, so that's good for Melanie and I, and 1 can of cream of something. This was the last can, and it was cream of celery. I will take that. I wanted 2 cans of cream of chicken, but you know what? At this time, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. Some rigatoni. We're going to do a pasta bake dish this week. We did find the mandarin oranges. Again, not store brand. We ended up going with the Dole because that's all that was left. These were the last 2 packages of mandarin oranges. Some egg noodles. We found those. Yay! And some pasta sauce. These were one of the last few jars that they had. So we got 2 tomato basil and 1 roasted garlic. In the back there, I was able to find some frosted shredded mini wheats for Joanna in the strawberry flavor. She loves that. And she also likes the blueberry and just the plain one, but the strawberry was the only one they had. This was a nice surprise. This wasn't on the list this week, but we found a giant bag of jasmine rice, and there were 2 bags left of rice on the shelf, and this was one of them, so we decided to grab it while we saw it. A package of ground beef. As I said, the other store only gave us 2 out of 3, so we just needed 1 of those. This is what I was talking about in terms of changing flavor and just adjusting on the fly. They did not have my usual V8 energy drink, so I decided to give this pineapple coconut a try. Really, I just enjoy like light, fruity, tropical flavors in the morning with my breakfast stuff. A big old thing of chicken, just went ahead and we saw it, so we grabbed it. They did have a ton of these on the shelves. Chicken was not lacking, so this big old pack was $11. They didn't have the individual orange juice containers that Thomas usually takes to work in the morning, so he decided to just go with 2 giant of the Tropicana Original No Pulp. I just got this since we were there, just a raspberry tea for myself, and ice cream. This will be for everyone. It looked good. I'm going to be honest, I was a little stressed at the store, and this was an impulse purchase. We had ordered wings from King Soopers, but they were all out, so we just replaced it with these popcorn chicken anytizers. They didn't have any wings there that didn't already have a flavor to them, and I have Frank's Red Hot sauce that I want to be able to dip into, so we just decided to go with the anytizers popcorn chicken instead. This I'm very happy about. This was the very last box of Mrs. T's pierogies in the frozen section. Literally, I was like, oh my God, it's the last one. And there happened to be no one in the aisle, so I didn't have to duke it out with anyone for it. And yogurt, this was all we could find for the girls, were the Danimal Smoothie Swingin' Strawberry Banana. All the Go-Gurts were out, and all the other Danimals were out, the big packages. So I ended up getting 4 of these for the next 2 weeks. Now it is total time. As I said before, I like to keep our grocery budget to about $150 per week, and this haul is for 2 weeks worth of time. We spent $189 at King Soopers and $135 at Albertsons or Safeway or whatever you call it. So a bit more, which put our total for this 2-week grocery haul at about $325. Yeah, not thrilled about that. So because we ended up having to go to a totally separate store to fill in the gaps in what we had originally ordered, it cost us about $20 extra. And you know what? I'm okay with that if it means that we have everything that we need going into these next 2 weeks. This is really stressful. I have been hardcore meal planning for the past 2 years at this point, and this for me is really, really stressful. Just the fact that it is so hard to find anything, and that makes planning more difficult, and you've got to be a little bit fluid with your meal plan, but at the same time, I need to have that meal plan in place so we don't overeat what we do buy. So it's a bit of a catch-22. Like, do I even make a menu, or do I just go into the store and see what I can find? I don't know. What are you all doing? As always, do not forget to celebrate the everyday. Like I said before, today I'm just celebrating the fact that we have groceries at all. I know that in other parts of the world, it is more difficult to get the resources that you need, and this is definitely a first world problem and one that we are not used to, having this run on groceries. So it's been super interesting. Let me know how you all are doing in the comment section down below. Let's keep the conversation going, and we will see you next time. Bye.